Hello, everybody, and welcome back to another Ixalan Rivals of Ixalan draft. This time with audio. Sorry about that last video. Apparently, Windows Update decided to adjust my settings, and nothing told me. And all my recordings have been going off so hitless that I did not notice that the mixer audio wasn't working. That is technically on me. I'm not gonna totally put that on Windows Update, but I'm gonna kind of pretend that it was that. Anyway, this pack is Hime. I guess we'll just take the Impale. When I went Super Hime, I didn't see the Impale, but that's fine, I guess. Strength of the pack is good, but I mean, it's not good in all green decks, so it's not like, I'd rather, like, Impale is good in any deck that's black. No black deck was ever like, no, I don't want destroy target creature. Especially at this cost, you know. Well, I mean, it has been, but at this cost in this format, Impale is great. I wish Storm the Vault was a thing, but obviously, that's not a world we live in. Whew. Unfortunately, the best card in this pack does not go particularly well with our first pick. But it is a very good card. Like, if I have to ditch the first pick Impale and end up Vampires Merfolk, in the end, that's fine. Also, if I take this and I end up a green-black deck, I mean, that's not the worst situation in the world if I get, you know, a good setup for it. I'm going to take the Warden on spec here. Ooh, Path of Metal. Yeah, we're not doing that. Just take the Hunt of the Week. It's good with the Warden. It's good if we end up green-black with the Charger. It'd be good with the Hardy Veteran, but we can't, you know. Can't say that's probably going to come around. I don't really mind green-black in the format because they do work decently well together, though we will just... Ooh, where do we take the Moment of Craving? With no dinosaurs, I don't feel like taking Knight of Stampede is optimal here, so we're going to take the Moment of Craving. Maybe Majestic Heliopterus might be better, but... Also, we're not exactly white-green dinosaurs. I think it's just Craving. We've got a lot of, you know, good spells here. So I was going to say, well, so any old creature will do. I mean, but this is not ideal. But we'll take it. We're not quite a Gleaming Barrier deck, I don't think. I hope not. So I kind of lay water now, but I'm not really. I think I'm, you know, I've got enough good stuff in either side here that with decent cards in the back, I have no reason to abandon ship. Speaking of ships, Artisan is also good. Actually, maybe I just take the Artisan. It's going to be good in this green-black deck, and if we do end up with like a Merfolk thing going, there's a little to that. Ooh, Hardy Veteran, good with our Hunt of the Week. We got Recover in the pack too, but I still think we take the Veteran. Either Recover is like a perfect card for this kind of grindy deck. An extra Artisan, I mean, they're good in this deck. Maybe the Aggressive Urge? Or whatever it's called. God dang, I gotta learn these card names. They have just not been sinking in. Ooh, the Hardy Veteran. I mean, it looks like green and black are open. Whether or not we should be in green-black, even though they're open, is something you can debate with me. But yes, we are getting a lot more green than black, but we're just taking more green. We're seeing a decent black, though. couple Revenants have come around. This card, I'd rather take the if there wasn't a Revenant in the pack, I would take it on spec because we've got a decent amount of removal. But I don't want to just. Ooh, we'll take a Charger. We're getting a little stacked at 4, but I'll take an Urge just to be taking a combat an interaction spell. We're not a Gleaming Barrier deck. I don't think we're a Jade Bearer deck either, but. Oh, well. I think we're in green. This card is just a monster. Just an absolute monster. 12/12 trample is a lot. And when you're in this, when you're, already green, it's not hard to get the power up. This is actually kind of tight whether I want the Zealot or the Creeper. I think I want the Creeper. 3-drop is more of a thing we need right now. We got decent 2s. Zealot doesn't work particularly well with Hunt the Weak and Hunt the Weak-like effects, which we're hopefully looking to pick up more of, especially with Ghalta, because pounces with, Ghalta can do a little bit of work. Might get that Jungle Creeper back from that first pack, too. That'd be decent. Oh. We take the Golden Demise, right? Our deck is, with the Hardy Veterans. Like, a Swift Warden is nice and all, but this card is, like, just a house with us, on our deck. It's good whether or not we have the actual Ascend on. We can get a lot of value out of it if we play, any number of cards in our deck. It is definitely a, it has Vraska on it, which is, you're a little bit of a hint that it's kind of a green-black card. Naturally, after saying that, I'm going to be taking a Dinosaur Hunter, who would just die to it, but this pack is garbage for us, so basically. Oh, we'll just take another veteran though. At this point, we'll just play like all the veterans. We can stack. We would love some more Hunt the Weeks or other ways to interact, but veteran is even pretty good with Aggressive Urge because it's probably already, it'll survive a lot of stuff at that point. Every time I see this card, I have to like read it again to be like, it's not good, right? I want it to be good because it's a rare Merfolk, but it just feels like a card that's rare because I don't know. It could be uncommon, right? Is it because of the extent? It's like a stentive effect, putting all the lands from your graveyard into the battlefield. Is that why it's a rare? Or there's going to be some weird combo with it in a future standard or whatever environment. Anyway, we're taking the Pioneer, I think. Throwback doesn't speak to me with this deck. Oh, we're going to sideboard the Plummet. Revenant's fine, but, not great with what we're doing. And having Plummet as an option. Hey, Creeper came around. That's not even the Creeper coming around. I guess we'll take another Plummet. With no actual white card do we want to play yet. I'm not going to take a Sanctuary there. Single tier. Actual multiple tiers. Single tier is disrespectful. Sure. Strider Harness could theoretically be a thing. sideboard that, sideboard that. Oh. Still a little stacked at 4, but, you know, hey. Now, clearly because we've shown our respect to Vraska during this draft period. RNGs is going to reward us with a Vraska in pack 3, right? Or did I just ruin it? Did I just jinx it? Let me take this opportunity while waiting on cards to come to me to remind you to like this video if you're watching and enjoying it, and subscribe to the channel. I mean, obviously you're probably pressing the right button to skip through, you know, this section with no cards up, and get to the next pack. But if you're not, thanks for listening. And while you're waiting, you can hit like and subscribe. You know, you're not doing nothing. The cards are still coming around. Still got a couple seconds. I'll let you know. Like, I'll tell you when they're on the screen. It's gonna be one card. It's not a big choice. You'll be able to figure it out. You're a smart person. What is happening? How? How did I just get a last big Legion Lieutenant? What is happening in this draft? Brontodon? Question mark. It's good with Hardy Veteran. Oh, is it good with Hardy Veteran? We do need some other top end besides Ghalta. And the rest of this pack is pretty mediocre for us, so. I guess we have some downside with some of the cards, like the Revenant's getting much worse. But again, they're not even sure to make the deck. And it hurts the Stalker, but the upgrades on all the veterans, I think, makes it worth it. Where are the Vampires players? I don't really have Explorer, so that's not a thing. I mean, how many? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5? I don't think that's enough for River Herald's Boon. Drover? I only have like a couple of dinosaurs at the moment, but it's still just a good card even when I don't have dinosaurs, and I'm probably going to pick at least one up on the way out of here, right? Or is it just Sanctum Seeker? Because it's just like a 3/4 on the downside, and really don't have any vampires. I think the Drover's going to be better in the deck. Packs are mediocre, but we'll take a New Horizons here. Deep Root. That's not bad. I feel like we're getting cut out of green and black, which is kind of bothering me. Because, you know, we're green-black. Yeah. As it comes time for me to take this Anointed Deacon, I am now sad about that, the Drover pick. Ooh, Vanquish. This deck could work. I can definitely see this working. Ghalta is a monster. I don't even need, like... This is not crazy to think could happen on turn 5 with our setup. Yeah, I think I'm taking another Deacon. Yeah, I know, I hear you. I should have taken that Sanctum Seeker. Is Costly Plunder better than a second Deacon? It might be Costly Plunder as a sideboard card. Diviner? Sideboard Canopy. Diviner? Sideboard Field of Ruin? I mean, we got a lot of decent 2-drop. Sideboard the Field of Ruin. Our sideboard's pretty tight. If you've got removal, we've got options. If you got flyers or enchantments, we've got options. If you got just single bombs, we want to pray to pull out of your hand because they're expensive. We've got option. Ancient Brontodon. Doesn't matter. Ooh, that actually might come in handy at some point. That probably won't. Is that a Jace land? Looks like a Jace land to me. No, just a ship. Oof, let's see. Group creatures separately. I don't think we're cutting any of these, right? We do probably want to play the New Horizons. It's good with the Hardy Veterans. It's good with the Trover. Do we play this Diviner? I don't think we play this Diviner. Do we play this Deacon? I don't know, do we? It's decent with the Revenants and on its own. I mean, it's not the worst. I think we'll play the Stalker over the Hunter on base. And then... what do we pull? I think it's just like... do we just pull one of the Revenants in the Deacon? I just run like... I think that's what we do. Why is it... why, what? Oh, what? I took a Brontodon. It's not... it's... I forgot to splash it. What happened to my brain there? I just took that card and I was just talking about it like it was good to go on our deck. No problem. No problem. Whoa. What happened to my brain? Okay, well, we do have the Drover, the Mighty, and the New Horizons. So we actually do have like decent sources just to play one planes. But note that I have to admit that wasn't intentional. I'm not gonna lie to you folks. Like I could sit here and be like, oh yeah. No. Nope. That was wow. That was impressive. That was impressive. Forget what color cards are. Looking right at them. It's still so good. I mean, everything else I said was correct. I just totally forgot it was a green white card. keep this, right? Any land gets us a pioneer on 3. We find a swamp. We get to use creeper and vanquish the weak. We have a 2-drop. Aggressive urge helps. We can cycle. Hmm. Oh, well, I mean, this might be even then. Well, oh no, we're going to play another creature at least. We're doing that over playing the aggressive urge because it's not guaranteed that it's a land on top of the deck. Like, if it was guaranteed that we were going to draw a land, we would slam aggressive urge there to get the land, but it's not, so. But here, we're just going to slam it to get the kill on this Sky Marcher. Gonna slam it anyway because we desperately need to draw a land. Hey! Not the land we were looking for, but it counts. Does let us play other creatures next turn, which is where we need to go. Opponent drew back-to-back lands. So maybe we'll do the same. Oh. Okay, well, we now need to draw a swamp pretty quickly, but it's not an impossibility. I mean, can we erase that if the opponent doesn't have anything else? The opponent doesn't have anything else, of course, but implying if the opponent's not going to have anything else is a big stretch on 4 mana, 5 cards in hand. Big stretch. Rather just draw the swamp here. Please. Swamp. Swamp me. Swamp a loony. Yeah. Okay. We were going to wait till next turn if they didn't tap out, but because they tapped out, we're just going to kill that right now. I didn't want to get beat out by like a moment of triumph or a vamp seal for that open white mana. Like, without at least being able to, like, because there was already one open mana and it was going to be there anyway, I figured it was better to try to initiate the compact right away rather than just wait. And, sorry, it would be better to wait for them to possibly do something else rather than initiate the contact right away. Assuming the mana was open. But once the mana wasn't open, just clearing that off the board for sure I felt was more important. Whew, okay. How do we maximize that? Maybe we just play the creeper. Passing with Swift Warden up is like kind of surprising, yeah, technically, but it's also the thing where it kind of flashes to the opponent that we have Swift Warden when we don't really need to. We can just play a 3/3 anyway, and it's almost as good. Like the opponent, yeah, that's gonna be pretty good. Oof. Yeah, that's not great. It's fine. I should have played the Revenant last turn. Whew. Now we're going to leave the stuff open because we Moment of Craving or Swift Warden as necessitated. Ooh, that's good. Yeah. Ah. Did opponent hear how excited I was? Yoink. So yes, they still trade, but kind of 2 for 1 there on my opponent. What do I play here? I can just make another Dragon Cleaver, right? Yeah. Maybe, Yeah, no, that's fine. Who? Double Forerunner. Okay. What is this fetching? That's worrisome. Pirate Forerunner and a Black Fire. Oh, Fathom Fleet Captain. God damn. How much that cost right now? Okay. Okay. Then we can go for Ghalta next turn. We're hoping to maybe get the opponent to trade the something. Just kind of thin their board a bit before this pirate stuff starts happening. This is not going to attack every turn. That's okay, I think. I think we just let that happen. Any land gets just like free Ghalta. It's not actually free yet, right? 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Oh, it is free right now, huh? We run out there before combat while we still have all the creatures. No reason to attack with that Merfolk when it helps me block the captain and doesn't actually get through for damage. Opponent just took a bunch of damage there, which is kind of worrisome. I gotta block the pirates, right? Oh no. Oh. Okay, well, we're gonna Oh, sorry. You gotta go there. You go there. You go there. Okay, but opponent's still dead, right? I'm not misreading this. Yeah, I'm gonna say like. Okay, cool. Do we want to change anything? I don't think so. We don't have any like reason to power up their vampires, so there's no cheeky stuff we want to do like that. Do we want to dark inquiry them? Yeah. Yeah, we're gonna pull the aggressive urge and bring in that. I think there's a with the double harbinger. I think there's a value to. Where do I keep this? To being able to peek an opponent's hand and pull one of them because it kind of takes away that card plus whatever they were gonna go get, whatever good card they were gonna get. Yeah, creeper. Why did it have to be creeper? Could have been any of my green 2-drops. Oh, goodness gracious. I mean, at least opponent is unlikely to have another pirate and 2 mana this turn. Basically, the top deck a swamp, but they're going to get at least 1 creature. Sweet. We're going to bash, see if we can get like. We're not going to get the trade, but it also doesn't block, so we're going to bash, get the 2 damage. There's no way opponent blocks here. That's opponent's pirate to trigger the captain, yeah. Again, vanquishing with opponent tapped out because pump spells can really mess up our day with that card. And there are so many good ones to be playing, especially at 1 mana. Especially in white. Like I'm just not getting involved with that happening to me. Downside is what opponent might have tried to trap an aura. But I mean, we'd be okay with that. Whew. I think we just hunt the week, the Legion Lieutenant now. We could play a Dust Charger, but then we have something. We have a 3/3 that trades with one of the opponent's 2 3/3s. Whereas if we just hunt the week, the Lieutenant, right now we have a 3/3 that will be able to lock with our 2/2 and then or trade with their 3/3, which I think is more valuable. Next turn we can cast New Horizons plus Jungle Creeper. Seems good. Well, Jungle Keeper plus New Horizons. Well, we do want Deep Root Warrior to survive this combat. That's what we learned there. Okay, we're gonna go for the block on the 2/2, even though it screams trick. You know I want to see that stuff. Yep. All right. See, this is stuff I want to know now. We can. We're gonna play the creeper now. Whew. That's a good draw. That begets a good draw, I would assume. Yeah, that's a pretty good draw. Ooh. Yeah, I did this wrong. I should play Dust Charger last turn because then this turn I could still be able to play Creeper plus Horizons. But we'll take it. Power that up. Get our charger charging. Still not going to be ascended though, right? Yeah. One off. Okay, opponent has decent triggers here. Looks like I can menace up. Oh. I wonder what opponent's attack is. Menace up the Bishop Soldier completely. Okay, well, I'm going to take these blocks. Opponent doesn't ascend, so even if they play the +1/+1, we still just trade these creatures. Yeah. I say just like I've got, you know, a bunch of life left over afterwards, but hey. We just draw like a decent 2-drop and we can kind of just work our way through this. Huh. That technically works. Here we're gonna hold out because the drawing of the trick off the top is whatever. Like, I'm not gonna play around the top deck. I killed the menace creature because I can block the life linker next turn when I play the creeper back. We creeping. Jungle creeping. Ooh, the Brontodon. The splash card. Oh, undo that. Womp. Hey, now we're coming around on this. First thing we're gonna do, because we have the extra mana, we should peek. What you got? Do you have something that like messes up if we attack, or is it just 2 lands? This card is dead. Like anything they have, they should be playing. So this card should be dead. So because there's 2 cards in hand right now, I'm going for it. Yeah, see? Gates opponent 2 life, so yeah, that makes sense. Let's see what else. It's a plains. Okay. We still get in with the Brontodon. It still does 4. Alright. And then Creeper. Jungle Creeper. I mean, I just saw your hand. So if you want to, like, insist that you top deck a trick, I'm kind of okay with that. Come on. Let me draw my card. Thank you. I'm in a rush, but I'm not that much of a rush, and I'd rather attack with the Hardy Veteran than block with the Hardy Veteran with the Brontodon on the battlefield. So I'm just going to leave the Creeper back for a turn. And better be, like, playing around removal type objects. No City's Blessing for opponent, so we're fine. But they can get it pretty easily. Although we have reached the point of if we don't draw anything else, like we have Jungle Creeper as just recursion for the full 8. It's definitely an important note as we consider our strategy moving forward. I'm playing very conservatively, but oh, that's kind of annoying. Veteran's still much better offensively. As long as we have Brontodon. Alright. If we want to trade those, that's fine. I'm happy for the 2 for 1. And for opponent not having slash or challenge for anything on my Brontodon. I guess we should be playing our lands in case we want to be able to both, play the Artisan and start cycling back Jungle Keeper or whatever on the same turn. Should have done that to the Brontodon. That was a mistake. I'm still going to attack with both. Swamp ascends, but it's not like Top deck removal. Does that still work? No, right? 1, 2, 3. No, opponent survives with 1 health. If that's the case, I just attack with the 2, right? Opponent blocks here. It goes to 9. Yeah, okay. So we just attack with these. Have 2 creatures back to block the charger, including Creeper, which we can just, you know, recover back to our hand. Opponent can't give trample, right? Alright, we got it. Whew. Alright, well that is round 1 here of a match that you actually had audio for. We'll get back round 2 and 3 in just a bit, but till then, be sure to like and subscribe. Always double check both your audio and what color your cards are. And of course, as always, have a great life, folks. Peace.